In other news, and weeks after the UK Parliament ruled the suspension of Parliament that it was unlawful, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson is set to make a second attempt to suspend Parliament from October 8th to 14th. In a statement, his Downing Street office said, and I quote, "These timings would mean Parliament is prorogued for the shortest time possible to enable all the necessary logistical preparations for Queen Elizabeth II to outline the government's new legislative programme." Yesterday, Boris Johnson had unveiled some proposals for an amended Brexit agreement with the European Union. This was during his address to a Conservative Party conference in Manchester. Johnson said that he is submitting a constructive and reasonable proposal to the European Union. He said that the United Kingdom is compromising and the EU too should make compromises in return. The British Prime Minister promised that he would take the country out of the European Union on the 31st of October. Come what may, he said, and I quote, "We are coming out of the EU on October 31st. Let's get Brexit done. We can, we must, and we will," unquote.
We will respect the peace process and the Good Friday Agreement. And by a process of renewable democratic consent by the Executive and the Assembly of Northern Ireland, we will go further and protect the existing regulatory arrangements for farmers and businesses on both sides of the border. And, at the same time, we will allow the UK, whole and entire, to withdraw from the EU with control over our own trade policy from the start. And we will protect our precious union between Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Johnson's new proposal does not include plans for customs infrastructure at the Irish border. The Prime Minister also ruled out holding a second referendum.
We will be able to allow UK business, when we leave the EU, we'll be able to allow UK businesses and manufacturers to have bigger tax breaks for the investments they make in capital and new technology. We can, out of the EU, we can do free ports. We can use the tax regime to do free ports and new enterprise zones. We can ban the cruel shipment of live animals that has offended the British people for so long. And yes, we will have those free trade deals.